Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Stuart. I'm the co-founder of Utradea, a platform for investment ideas and insights. Today we are going to be looking at PLTR, Palantir. If you're looking at this video, you're probably very aware of Palantir. If not, we can dive into it a little bit later. But what I'm going to do today is take an interesting perspective of how I like to track Palantir trends and what's happening from a price perspective. So what we're looking at right now is our social sentiment dashboard. Essentially, this allows you to track the top trending tickers across Twitter, Reddit, and Stocktwits. This is a very useful tool for keeping track of real-time trends. People usually tweet out, discuss news the second it comes out, so a great place for keeping track of news. But it's also useful because we've seen the power of retail investors. When they find a stock that they like and the sentiment's positive, we can sometimes see a significant price change as well as movement. So definitely a useful data point as well as a useful analytics dashboard as an investor. Okay, enough about the dashboard itself. Let's jump into Palantir. So right now I'm looking at the 24-hour chart and I've selected the impressions. So impressions are how many people see a tweet related to Palantir. What's interesting is over the last 24 hours, there hasn't been that much of a change, anywhere between, let's say, 200,000 to 50,000 people see a Palantir related tweet every 30 minutes or so. But this is what kind of caught my attention. So this morning it's kind of stable, and then we saw a big spike just before market open, so kind of in pre-market. And what we can do is see what tweets actually caused this spike. So if I select here, go to users, it'll bring up the top accounts that are tweeting about Palantir as well as the reach that they're getting. So as I mentioned, just before, so a few kind of different tweets, nothing major. And then we see this one at about 8:47 a.m. Stock market news, which has a fairly significant reach. About 167,000 people would have seen this tweet. Say that Piper Sandler today initiated coverage on Palantir with an overweight rating and a $15 price target. So that news in itself is quite significant, especially when we go back to Palantir. The price today is up about 6%, $11.71 as of recording this video. But ultimately, when you see that, and then obviously the market and people start reacting to that news, that's a good sign, which is arguably why it's up at about 6% today. And what we can do to kind of confirm this is jump over to market. So this is over the last 5 days. Yesterday, Palantir trading closed out the day at pretty much $11 a share. But then market open, nice big green candle, two more to follow, and then just kind of leveled out at about the $11.70 range per share. I'd say the biggest reason is because of this. We jump back over to initiating coverage and then setting the price target of $15 a share. So that indicates a fairly bullish signal for Palantir, and it's something that you're either going to catch through a news source if you're following the news, if you're following Palantir. But one of the nice things about this social sentiment dashboard is it allows you to quickly see this insight by just checking kind of the top tweets in pre-market. So definitely some news that you can act on, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, but even if you're a long-term investor of Palantir, it's a great way to keep track of what people are talking about the stock. So that's really the main overview of the social sentiment dashboard. Like I said, a bit of a different view of Palantir, how to keep track of it if you're an investor or if you're thinking about investing in it. A great way to keep an eye out for some trends if you want to take a trade in the next little while. So thanks for checking out this video. Please subscribe, I'll leave a link to the social sentiment dashboard in the description below, and happy trading.